Hello, I'm your host, Woody Thomas.
And I'm your co-host, Danielle Atwood.
Welcome to American Family Life, the weekly entertainment, sports, and news magazine reporting on the stories of your life about the modern family.
Here on American Family Life, each week we're going to have live action episodes where we separate myth from reality. Our show is based on the facts, research, the experts, and the arts. We want to hear what your questions are, we want to answer your questions, and we want to know your opinions on the issues, so please visit our interactive website, or just have fun.
Tell us a little bit about Woody Thomas.
I'm a trial lawyer with a PhD in education. I've always had a passion for educational policy issues and family issues. My goal has always been to make more meaningful changes to the students in our schools.
So, what is it that made you want to create and produce and host a family talk show?
I needed a creative outlet for my life experience and my education and my passion for the arts. That's how American Family Life was created. Once I realized that I could do this after taking classes at the Burt Reynolds Institute in acting and improvisation, film production, and script writing, and I met the lovely and talented Miss Danielle Atwood there, I knew with all of this wonderful talent around me, the actors and the writers and producers, that we could produce American Family Life here in Florida.
So now that you're producing a show, what can we expect to see on American Family Life?
The program is fashioned after Sunday Morning on CBS in magazine format. We have approximately 20 to 25 weekly segments. We also have an interactive website where people can go and dialogue with us about their opinions on our newsletter or go on the blog, and we can debate back and forth the social and political issues of the day. We're looking for original work more than anything else from students to submit, which you can submit through our website.
So tell us a little bit about Danielle Atwood, your co-host.
Danielle Atwood? Well, Danielle Atwood is a model and an actress, a producer. She owns her own talent agency, and I met her at the Burt Reynolds Institute when I was taking acting, and we got to do scenes together. Of course, all the men wanted to do scenes with Danielle, and I was lucky enough to be in a few scenes with her. And then I was in improv class with her, and I just felt this natural chemistry with her. And despite the fact she's beautiful, she is smart as a whip and so much fun on stage, and especially in improv, because she picks up right away on the scene and gets through it. And so that led to when I finally decided I'm going to do this because I want to work with my daughter. And then I talked to Danielle about it, and she said she was on board, and she's just been terrific. So that's why she's here, and she's my co-host. I also wanted to share with our audience that we have a number of adult hosts that are terrific. We have Rick Blackwell, who's a CBS news anchor. We have his daughter Taylor Blackwell, who's been in Army Wives, Pepsi commercials, a number of films. We also have Jacqueline Atwood, who is Danielle's daughter, who's a very talented actress and model as well. We also have Lisa Marie Thomas, my daughter, who you can check out on IMDb. She has been in Footloose, Walking Dead, Vampire Diaries. She was in the Wild Buffalo Wings commercial just as an extra. She doesn't like me to mention that, but I'm proud of her. And she's also been in the Oscar Mayer commercial, where again she's an extra, and so you have to look closely, but she's been in all those things and she's having a blast. She started out in Atlanta and now she's in LA. We also have a woman by the name of Diamond Liddy. She's the public defender in Martin County, and she's an awesome attorney and person. And part of the fun of Diamond is she has many programs that she sponsors herself and develops on her own time and raises hundreds of thousands of dollars for special programs for adults and kids who need a little extra help finding a job or getting some counseling and that sort of thing, including getting off drugs.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about Danielle Atwood.
Well, I am originally from New York. I grew up in the Hamptons, where I had really like a storybook upbringing to wonderful European parents. I'm first generation in this country. My father's German and my mother's French. So we moved down. We used to always come down to Florida for family vacations during the winter. So it was our winter break, and we would go camping. And we'd go all over the state of Florida, all over the Florida Keys, and it's such a precious time. So what happened is my mother and father decided once I was, I guess, a tweenager, to move down to Florida full time, and we did. So we moved down here to North Palm Beach, Florida, and I'm so happy we did. We still have all of our extended family up in New York, and actually all over in France, Germany, and in the United States. But I love being in Florida, but I love New York too, so I go back and forth.
It sounds like a wonderful life. So tell me, why did you want to be a host on the Family Talk Show?
Well, as far as my career goes, I'm a model, actress, and I also own a talent agency. And I was taking classes, acting classes, also screenwriting classes, and improv classes at the Burt Reynolds Institute. And really fun, great time there, great instruction, the whole thing, great people. And there was one particular person there that really I hit it off with, and his name is Woody Thomas. So the creator of American Family Life. And he was telling me all about his idea. He's the creator of this show. It's been a passion of his. He's been wanting to do it for 10, maybe 20 years. I know he used to have a radio show of American Family Life, I think about 10 years ago. And he also would always talk about his daughter, how much he loves his daughter, his talented, beautiful daughter, Lisa. And he approached me and asked me if I was interested in being his co-host for the show. And I was flattered, and I immediately said yes. I mean, I'm so excited about it. I just love family. I mean, it really matters a lot to me. I'm from a great family. I think it's really the cornerstone to any civilization, or having great family structure. So I'm all excited. I'm all stoked for everything that we're going to be doing, and it'll be fun.
So it sounds like you guys are off on something big. Can you tell me a little bit about what you're looking forward to with the production of this new Family Talk Show?
Oh, for sure, yeah. Right now we're in pre-production for a segment that's called Family Vogue. And what it is, we're going to have a fashion show, a live fashion show, where there's going to be a lot of youth and young people, millennials, teenagers, parents, even grandparents in the fashion show. We're going to have professional models, and we're also going to have a lot of people that are amateurs, but they want to be in the business, or just even feeling great about themselves. And we're also going to be showcasing live acts as far as bands. So we're going to be having singers, band members, musicians that will be also on the show. It's going to be really amazing. Also, we're going to have a zombie a zombie theme on it. Lisa Marie, Woody's daughter, as I believe he probably told you, she was in The Walking Dead. We also have another great friend who is also in The Walking Dead as one of the zombies, and he is his name is Hector Picard. Hector Picard is a motivational speaker, and he had a terrible accident a little bit earlier in his life on the job, where he now is a double amputee. So you can go ahead and look on Facebook, and he's an inspiration to us all, and he's going to be with us on the show. He was a great actor on The Walking Dead also, and we're going to also have makeup artists and hairstylists that, of course, will put on the makeup for the zombies and also for the regular live people that will be modeling in the show. So it's going to be a really exciting show. We're going to be shooting it like the style of how Mercedes Fashion Week is shot up in New York, the New York Fashion Week. unique, mixed in with like MTV style, where you have also the band interactive with the audience. So it's going to be super exciting to watch. We're also going to have a lot of other great segments. There's going to be segments about nature, segments about the marine life and the oceans and the lionfish and the different perils that are out there for all of the marine mammals and marine fish and marine life that are really being compromised. So we want to bring, it's like every part of life we're going to have in the show. There's not going to be anything that isn't going to be touched. It's going to be really exciting, informative, and it's going to help young people know that there's so much out there in life. There's so many career paths you can choose. Socially, you can interact with everybody. The other thing we're going to have is a big segment on bullying, because bullying is such a horrible thing that happens in society, and we're going to show how to deal with it and how to prevent it. I'm also so excited to be able to be on a show where I'll actually be working with my daughter, Jacqueline Atwood, who Woody had mentioned earlier. She's going to be one of the student co-hosts, and so I'm all excited with that. Drew, my brother, Trent, my nephew, and then I have so much more in my family too, such an extended family that everybody can be involved. And Woody is with his daughter, Lisa Marie, too. And with the American Family Life, we are going to try to involve as many family members as possible with everyone. I mean, even the interactive website that we have, that you can check, AmericanFamilyLife.com, where we really encourage families and everybody in a family to go ahead and visit it. And you'll even have the opportunity of one day perhaps being on the show also.
I would encourage you to go to AmericanFamilyLife.com, check out our website, and find out all the features that are there for you.